Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos Hard Difficulty. In our last episode we finished up the Orc campaign and now we are on the Night Elf campaign, which in my opinion is probably the most difficult of the four in Reign of Chaos. And we are on Chapter 1, Enemies at the Gate. With the heroic sacrifice of Grommash Hellscream, the Pit Lord Manaroth was slain, and the demon curse that had plagued the orcs was put to an end. However, the combined human and orc forces have moved deeper into Ashenvale Forest to ascertain whether a demonic threat still lingers in the land. Tyrande Whisperwind, leader of the Night Elf Sentinels, believes that the Outlanders will bring only doom to her enchanted homeland.
Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandras. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The Greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here. Or siding with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve.
So this mission's the introduction to Night Elf. So first thing you want to do is send the Wisp of Wood and the Tree of Life to entangle a gold mine.
The Tree of Life is the heart of our night.
And then immediately start a Wisp.
Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold.
And then we gotta wait a little bit before it lets us pick up the bonus quest. Because Tyrande's gotta talk a lot.
Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors. I heed the voice of Elune.
Come on.
Mr.
Mr. Furbolg,
I
Shaman.
heed the voice of Elune.
Anytime now.
We are preparing to leave this place, priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands.
When the gold mine's about to finish, send the wisps over to it.
Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, old one. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, priestess. We will reward you when you return.
So once your gold mine's finished and you're mining, start producing wood wisps until you're capped out at 10. I'm also gonna send Tyrande and our archer here to deal with some orcs.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone.
And then once you hit 10 out of 10 supply, I'm gonna send a wisp to go pick up some free archers.
The minerals are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional
start a
to
Moonwell
nourish
first,
more
actually.
troops.
And then we could send a wisp up here to get free units. So, the reason I said earlier that I find Night Elf campaign to be the hardest is just the way some of the level designs are. Obviously adds difficulty to this. And not to mention the fact that Night Elf's my weakest race. That wisp you sent to get the archers, send him down here, because we're going to be using him to build an expansion. I also started a second Moonwall.
In the name of Cenarius.
There's also a gold mine here if you'd rather expand here, but you might get attacked over here.
I heed the voice of the Lord.
And then once the moonwell finishes, we're gonna
Train
produce
more
about,
troops.
in
Construct
total,
an ancient
9
wall.
wisps on wood.
Your building is
In
complete.
reality, you only need 7,
Ashthoraman,
but I'm building 2 extras for the 2 Ancients of War
the
that we're gonna be building.
Someone
I like to have a little fun with this mission because this mission's pretty straightforward and easy to do.
Your building is complete.
I like to produce a crap ton of archers.
I heed the voice of the loon.
It's 150 wood for a tree of life.
Anudora.
So what do we got now? We got 4, 8. This would be 9.
So be it. Immediately.
Gonna cancel a wisp so we can start this earlier.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wild.
Just make sure to reproduce that wisp later when you have the gold.
Ashthoraman.
There's 2 griffins here we're gonna take out. Try to let Tyrande tank the shots of Abel.
I heed the voice.
I'm also gonna want to start one more moonwell. That way we'll be up to 50 supply cap when the Tree of Life
In the
finishes.
name of Cenarius.
2 archers that took hits you can send to the healing fountain if you want.
Kalamdor. The goddess calls.
And then when we have about 460 gold, we'll start 2 Ancients of War.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
So we gotta find all the Furbolgs. We only need to find 10. There's more than 10 on the map as a whole, but I'll show you the 10 that I pick up.
Someone threatens the wild. Hinduli Refat.
Start our Ancients of War.
I heed the voice of the loon. The goddess calls. I heed the voice
But,
of the loon.
Yeah, Night
Your
Elf
building
is
complete.
definitely my weakest race out of the 4.
Ashthoraman.
I don't really know why, it just happens to be that way.
Someone
Like if I had to rank them from best to worst, it would be Undead, Orc, Human, Night Elf.
Anudora. Anudora. Hinduli Refat.
You don't have to kill this lumber mill, I'm just wasting time.
Kalamdor. Thy enemy. I heed the voice.
Because I do want to bank up a lot of gold before we start the mass archer spam. When the Tree of Life finishes, produce 5 wisps from it to, you know, saturate that gold mine. Take out these raiders. Try to have Tyrande tank again. If not, kill the raider that's not hitting her first. Now that the Ancients of War are finished, just produce archers as able. I'm gonna get about a full group of archers going. On level 2, I'm picking up True Shot Aura.
Someone threatens the wild.
Insufficient
Sadly, we're
gold.
stuck with Owl Scout on 1, so we're not able to have, you know, Searing Shot.
The
Our
goddess
warriors
Along with True
have
Shot.
engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of the loon. Kalamdor. In the name of Cenarius. So be it.
Take out these 2 wyverns.
Immediately. As the
Your
goddess
building
wills.
You can also
complete.
kill these peons. I'm gonna send Tyrande up here to pick up some more Furbolgs. And then our 2 archers that got hurt we'll send to the Moonwell.
Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Keep archers going, I'm slacking on that.
I stand
So
ready.
be it. On your mark. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
I'm opening up these crates, but there's nothing in them, just to show you guys there's nothing in them.
Hinduli Refat. I heed the voice of a loon. The goddess calls.
So with these 2 archers, we only need 3 more.
I stand ready. I heed the voice of a loon. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashthoraman.
Alright, our next step is to build Moonwells so we can build up to 90 supply.
I heed the voice of a loon. Ashthoraman.
I'm also gonna uproot our Ancients of War and move them over here.
I heed the voice of a loon.
And then we'll also want to send 2 wisps over here.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
We can't build there.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune, the goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
There's another furball over here.
By Elune, as the goddess wills. Immediately, I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
These 2 wisps we're gonna use to build 2 more Ancients of
Your
War.
building is complete.
Ashrathoram,
Your building is
by
complete.
Elune. Someone threatens the
Your
wild.
building is
As
complete.
I'm
the
expecting an
goddess
attack, which will probably come from down
wills.
here.
As the goddess wills. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. So be it.
But we're also gonna come down here
Someone
first,
threatens the wild. In the name of Cenarius, Anudora.
because we want to kill these 2 tents. There's a scroll protection and a healing scroll in those 2 tents that we want.
I heed the voice of Elune. Anudora. The goddess calls.
Let's send this archer to go heal. No, I'm not, because there's the attack I was talking about.
Waiting on you. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Okalamdor.
We'll have him fight our Ancients of War.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
Now, in Reign of Chaos, units killed by the Ancient of War do still give experience. But we're level capped for this mission, so it doesn't matter.
Goddess calls.
Have these 2 boys root over here. Kill
In the
these 2
name of
tents.
Okalamdor. Your move.
And then,
Someone threatens the
actually, you
wild.
can send the rest of the archers from Group 1 back to the healing fountain.
Immediately.
Gonna send Tyrande over here, so there's 2 more furbolgs. I'm also gonna start mass producing archers, and inside this crate is a ring of protection plus 1.
By Elune.
And then I'm gonna go pick up the last 2 furbolgs up here.
Someone
Insufficient
threatens
gold.
the wild.
I'll send an owl scout to show you guys where the other furball camp is.
The goddess calls.
Point the way. On your mark. Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. The
Insufficient
goddess
gold.
calls.
There's a furbolg right next to the base. There he is.
Someone
And
threatens
that
the
should
wild.
be all the furbolgs on the map.
So be it.
Insufficient gold.
Waiting on you. On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls.
Now, I'm gonna wait till I'm as close to 90 food as I can get before I turn in the quest. That way we can go over
Waiting on you. Down.
90 supply.
I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. Waiting on you.
Alright, we got another group of archers.
Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
You don't have to wait up to 90. Honestly, you could probably go now with 2
I see.
groups.
Insufficient
But like I
gold.
said, I like to have a little fun with this mission.
Point the way. Done.
The goddess
Waiting on
calls.
you. Point the way.
Insufficient gold.
Alright, I'll do
Insufficient
about
gold.
one more round of archers
Insufficient
and then I'll
gold.
pick up the furbolgs.
On your mark. I stand ready. On your mark.
I heed the voice
Alright,
of
so
Elune.
let's go turn this in.
Many thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elune light your path to safety. Someone threatens the wild.
We got up to 86.
By Elune.
Now we're up to 98.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Start moving everyone over.
The goddess
Oh,
wills.
too easy.
Someone threatens the wild.
I stand
On your
ready.
mark.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
On your mark. Same.
I heed the voice of Elune.
And then we're just gonna A-click onto the enemy base and complete the mission.
The goddess
No
calls.
micro required. Just try to have your furbolgs up front, because your units are gonna be clumping up and not being able to pass, kind of thing.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you. Done. Oh, too easy.
Someone threatens the wild.
And we hit attack. I'm gonna use the protection scroll just because if you don't use it this mission, you're probably gonna be dropping it next mission anyways. Make sure to hit the paladin so he pops Divine Shield. And then as soon as the paladin's Divine Shield is over, we're gonna 8-click everything onto him. Easy peasy. Alright, his Divine Shield's down. And that's the mission, boys. Nothing to it.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
They're missing us. The dead advance in waves. Quickly, my sisters. Back to the trees. We are no match for a force this fast.
And that's the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day.